Former Gov. Phil Bredesen and U.S. Rep. Marsha Blackburn, photo, The Tennessean, by photo. U.S. Rep. Marsha Blackburn would beat former Gov. Phil Bredesen in a head-to-head race for the U.S. Senate, according to new poll commissioned by a political action committee aligned with President Donald Trump. The survey found that among general election voters, Blackburn, R. Brentwood, held a nearly double-digit advantage over Bredesen. When asked whom they would vote for if the general election were held the day they were polled, 43% of respondents said Blackburn, while 34% said the former Nashville Democratic mayor. 23% of respondents were undecided. The poll, commissioned by the Committee to Defend the President, which plans to spend heavily to back Blackburn, surveyed 500 likely general election voters over a recent 3-day period. In a head-to-head matchup with Republican candidate Stephen Fincher, Bredesen would end up winning, according to the survey. In that scenario, 42% of respondents supported Bredesen, while 30% would vote for Fincher, a former congressman from West Tennessee. 28% said they were undecided. Blackburn and Bredesen are well known, with nearly 8 of 10 voters knowing each candidate. Bredesen maintained a 45% to 32% edge over Blackburn in terms of favorability. Just 13% of respondents viewed Bredesen negatively compared with Blackburn's 23%. In the Republican primary, Blackburn maintains a sizable advantage over Fincher in both name recognition and approval. 86% of GOP voters surveyed said they recognized Blackburn's name, while Fincher netted just 32%. Further, 53% of voters had a positive view of Blackburn, compared with 11% for Fincher. Similarly, negative views of Blackburn and Fincher were 11% and 3%, respectively. The poll, which was conducted by WPA Intelligence on December 13 to 14 and December 17, did not ask respondents about Rolando Toyos and Larry Krim, who are also seeking the GOP nomination. More, former Gov. Phil Bredesen launches U.S. Senate bid with campaign video. More, exclusive, former Republican Rep. Stephen Fincher enters Tennessee U.S. Senate race. More, U.S. Rep. Marsha Blackburn launches Senate bid. More, former Memphis Drive. Rolando Toyos enters race for Corker's Senate seat. The Republican primary findings came after 400 GOP voters were surveyed and had a margin of error of plus or minus 4.9 percentage points. The results related to the general election had a margin of error of plus or minus 4.4 percentage points. The Committee to Defend the President is a project of Stop Hillary PAC, a super PAC that started in 2013. Earlier this year, Stop Hillary PAC changed its name to the Committee to Defend the President, according to filings with the Federal Election Commission. In June, Hendersonville resident Scotty Nell Hughes was named the national spokeswoman for the group. She has since left the position. Amanda Head, the committee's latest spokeswoman, said the PAC has budgeted to spend upward of $1 million on TV and digital ads and staff to help campaign for Blackburn. Reach Joel Ebert at jebert@tennessean.com or 615-772-1681 and on Twitter at joelebert29.